Today I'll be watching some video game footage and writing a soundtrack to that footage without knowing what the real soundtrack sounds like. But the catch is that I have to use a strange piece of music equipment in all the compositions I make. Usually for these types of videos, the item that I have to use for my compositions is a complete surprise, but today I get to choose, and I'm choosing one of the coolest things that I have in my studio. This is the EchoFix EFX3, and I've had it for a couple months, and I don't know, I've just been exploring it and making some really cool stuff. It's like R2D2 or EXF3. Like, why do they... It's a model number. It's just called the tape machine. It's a tape echo. The way a tape echo works is you play something, and it gets recorded onto this tape here, and the tape plays back what you played and repeats it. And that's typical of all tape echoes, but this one does something pretty special. This has 4 tape heads, and each tape head has its own output, so that means you can have 4 delays happening at different times. The cool thing about that is that you can pan it in interesting ways, and if you take it into your DAW or your mixer, you can create a really wide stereo sound. So when I plug my harp in and I do exactly that, here's what that sounds like. Now I'm gonna get a little crazy, and I'm gonna create a giant wall of delay. I'm gonna plug each tape head into a different delay pedal. I'm gonna be plugging the first tape head into the Benson delay for a lo-fi sound. Then I'm gonna use Habit for a glitchy delay sound. Then I'm gonna use the ADG one. It's a Bucket Brigade delay. We got Birthday Mood for some Bit Crushed delay. And all that sounds like this. So now that you kind of know what this thing does, it's time for us to move on to Secret Sauce. This is my exact game aesthetic. I would play this game. This one's gonna be a tough one. It's like mysterious, industrial, noir, maybe a puzzle game. Doesn't really matter. But okay, it's gonna be fun. And mystery. But it's like not scary. It's just like, I don't know. That's like unnerving, I guess, a little bit. All right, I got my work cut out for me. I'm gonna start off with a synth sequence, and in order to make one, I'm gonna try using the Dreadbox Typhon. So I got something going with this synth, and it sounds like this. It's mini freak time. I'm gonna use this to create a bass line. This has a jack on the front of it that allows you to use an expression pedal to control the speed of the tape. As I move my foot into the heel position, it's gonna slow down the speed of the tape. And as it slows down, it's also gonna modulate what I played. So here's what that sounds like on harp. So here's the track that I made. When's the last time you thought about the Roman Empire?
Never.
I sometimes think about it. Does the Byzantine Empire count? Is there no soundtrack to this? It's just like HVAC. I know, I mean it's like wind. It's like, hold on, let me skip around. It's all air conditioning noises. It's like just some weird ambient sounds. I like this. I feel like not having a score is as much of a decision as having a score for a game. It's like white paint, right? It's like absence of stuff. The negative space is just as important as the space.
That's a great assessment.
Art. It's great job. I'm gonna play it.
So what did you learn today?
Can these come off?
Yeah.
I learned that you can undo these screws. I learned that tape echo is a really cool effect. I learned that some tape echo pedals are good and some are not as good. Like this one's good. I like this one. But I feel like for most people, this would suit their tape echo needs. But it's really cool that we have a real tape echo as an option that can do stuff that the pedals just can't. And I still don't really trust the tape in there. I think it just looks scary.
It's just satisfying to look at.
I don't trust it, though. Like, it just looks weird. It looks like an organ. Get sentient one day. Technology's gonna rise above us.
You think the tape echoes? You think like the 1970s style tape echoes are the tech that's gonna become sentient and kill you? You think that's what it is?
Yeah.